Oh, hello there. I'm Mark Summers, and welcome to What Would You Do? Welcome, welcome. This, I'm very proud to say, is the show that takes typical people just like yourselves and me, puts them into atypical situations just to have them answer that all-important question, what would you do? Now, I need some guys, some older guys, who like to sing and are good singers. Do we have anybody here who's a really good singer? Let me see. I saw your hand go up here a second, sir. I noticed that. Now stand up. What's your name, sir?
David.
Now, David, stand up. Can you sing at all?
No.
You can't at all. Let me hear you go. Me, 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 me.
Me, 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 me.
Sit down, David, okay? Who else? Anybody else? I'm looking for a guy who is just like the best. No, sir, no. Oh, stand up. Let me see. Let me. Me, 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 me.
Me, 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 me.
No, I don't think so either. I don't know. This is getting tougher than I thought. Do we have somebody here? Hi, sir. What's your name?
Dan.
Dan, stand up, Dan. Are you a good singer?
No.
No. Let me hear you go. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, you're the guy. You're the guy, Dave. Come on. You're the guy right here. Now, Dave, you said?
Dan.
Now, Dan, what do you do for a living, Dan?
I'm a firefighter.
Oh, now you look like a guy who's in great shape there, right?
As far as you know.
As far as, and I don't know that much. But anyway, where would you normally sing if you were in private? Do you sing around the house?
In the shower.
You sing in the shower? Boy, it's just like we cued him to say that, isn't it, huh? And I swear we didn't. But if you look over here, Dan, we have a shower. Can I get you to take this off? And you want to take off your shoes as well, because I want to put you in that shower. I'll take this kind of stuff. And being a firefighter, sir, no doubt you know a lot about water, don't you, Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably do. Did you see the movie Backdraft?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. What'd you think about it?
A lot of water.
A lot of water. Okay. Well, what would you do if I asked you to actually sing in the shower in front of all these people? Would you do that for me, Dan?
Would I do that?
Yeah, that's the big question. What would you do if I asked you to do that? Would you do it, Dan?
Yes, I'll do that.
There's a man who's thinking about it. All right. Oh, what are you going to do? You going to put a shower cap on him? Okay, put a shower cap on him. That's good. And here's some soap.
Here's your brush.
And here's a brush. Now, what we're going to have you do, Dan, is we're going to have you sing our What Would You Do theme song. And I'd like you to listen to it a little bit here. Here we go.
What would you do?
Oh, Dan, okay, Dan, you're getting into this more than I ever imagined. So Robin has some cue cards down here, and we're going to get it started with the music, and I want you to sing along as loud as you possibly can until I tell you to stop, because you're going to throw us right into our opening tape piece, and we're going to come out, and you're going to be singing in here. So could you just go into the shower for me right here, Dan? Just go right in there. There you go. And just jump right in there. And could we get, oh, let me take the watch. I want to make sure that the watch, it's waterproof. Yeah, being a firefighter, that would be the case, wouldn't it? Okay, and I want you to start the water in here. Could we start the water? Any water? There we go. Where's the water? Oh, there we go. There's the water. Okay. You've got the words down here. And could we start the music? And I need you to sing.
What would you
Go, Dan.
What would you do?
What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do?
Let's go to the tape piece.
What would you do?
Keep singing. What would you do? What would you do?
Dan, you are the greatest sport in the world. And you're all soapy and slimy, but but what would you do? Thank you very much. Let's hear it for Dan, our firefighter here from the Orlando area. That was great. Well, I need some kids and some parents to help me out. Who do we have here who would like to help me out? Do you have, would you really like to help me out? What's your name?
Sue Lowe.
Sue Lowe. Could you stand up and be Sue High for a second? And, and who do you have here with you? Son, daughter?
I have a son, Trent.
A son. Okay, could you go stand over there center stage with your son, Trent? We'll see you over there in just a second. And I need somebody else who can help me. You, sir, huh? What's your name?
Paul Verlander.
And Paul, do you have a son or daughter? A son. Okay, what's your name, sir?
Steven.
Stephen, you come down here as well. Here we go. We have a gentleman down here with his dad. Stand right over here, and I need you to step back just a little bit over here. Good. Now, what's your name, sir? Trent? How old are you, Trent?
11.
11 years old. And do you watch Nickelodeon?
Yeah.
And do you like this show?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. And you like Nickelodeon as well, don't you? Would you like to be a part of this program?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Then I want you to watch very closely because we are going to bring out two fabulous dancers, Doug and Melanie. Here they are. Thank you, Doug and Melanie. Now, didn't that look terrific?
Yeah.
Do you know what we call that?
No.
That's called the Hawaiian slap dance. Now, are you a good dancer?
Pretty much.
Oh, are you really? And you, sir, you look like you're already in the mood for this. Are you a pretty good slap dancer?
I can certainly try.
You can try. What would you do if I told you we're going to send you backstage, put you in those costumes, and you're going to come back and show us that dance at the end of the program?
Sounds great to me.
Sounds good. All right. Follow those folks right over there. We'll see you right after a few commercials. Right now, I would like you folks to meet a great friend of ours. He's been on What Would You Do several times. He's a very talented gentleman. Please welcome Mr. David Strassman. Hi there, Dave. Now, who is this?
Well, this is Herbie. He's a Triceratops dinosaur from the late Jurassic period. And, Herbie, I'd like to ask you a question. How does it feel to be extinct?
I didn't stink, Dave.
Now, this is a beautiful, and it's very, very old, right? How old?
Yes, he's about 60 million.
And a half.
Yeah.
60 million and a half. Well, let's see. Can I hold him?
Sure. In fact, why don't you take him around and show him to some of the
Okay.
people here? Have some fun with him.
Okay, very good. Now, hi, sir. You ever talked to a Triceratops that's 60 million years old?
No.
No. Would you like to ask him a question?
No.
No. Okay. Well, fine. Anybody here like to ask Herbie a question? That's fine. Hi, stand up. What's your name, young lady?
Julie.
Julie. What would you like to ask Herbie?
How does it feel being a dinosaur?
How does it feel being a dinosaur, Herbie?
It feels great. Why don't you touch me?
Go ahead. You can touch. How does he feel?
Oh, yes. How does it feel being a human girl?
How does it feel to be a human?
Great.
Not bad. Okay, good. Anybody else have a question down here? Hi. You want to come over here? What's your name?
Lucian.
And what's your question?
Herbie.
Yes.
How does it feel like to be...
You don't have a question, do you?
Yeah, right.
He does.
How do you feels like to be in the land with all the family?
Well, I do love Dave, and of course I do love Mark. Give me a kiss, Mark, will you?
Thank you so much. You know what? The nice thing about this is you can actually hold this little person like a baby. You look like a guy who's held a lot of babies. What's your name, sir?
Peppy.
Peppy. Okay, Peppy, why don't you hold just like a baby? Oh, isn't that cute? Very nice. Want to ask anything to Herbie?
You feel pretty light, my man.
I love you.
I love you too.
Now, now, believe it or not, Peppy, Herbie has a great voice and does a great song or two. And we took him out here recently to Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida, and we stopped people and we said, "Can you sing with Herbie?" Look what they did.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Row your boat gently down the stream. Ha ha, I fooled you. I'm a submarine.
Rock-a-bye, baby, in the treetop. When the bow breaks, the baby will drop.
Stop in the name of love before you break my heart.
If that horse and cart fall down, you'll be the cutest little thing in town. Okay?
I love
You wait
you.
now? I love you too.
Do must be fish with and
Me gustan todos.
I feel good.
So good.
So good.
So
good.
So good.
Mama-san.
That was good, Herbie, huh?
That was great.
When the wind blows, the cradle will rock.
Wake up, little Herbie, wake up.
Oh my goodness. Singing oh, oh, babe.
Oh, babe.
Singing oh, oh, babe.
Sing it, oh, babe.
Driving 6 white horses. Yeehaw!
Driving 6 white horses.
Yeehaw!
Driving 6 white horses when she comes.
Yeehaw! Boat gently down the stream.
merrily,
Merrily, merrily, merrily, merrily, life is but a dream.
Your boat
I'm leaning, I'm
gently down
leaning.
the stream.
And
Merrily, merrily,
There.
merrily, merrily,
Life is but a dream.
Very nice, Herbie.
Thank you.
Herbie, it is incredible how talented a man you are. In fact, could you throw us to commercial here?
Hey, don't go anywhere now, because when we come back, we'll see our audience do their very own Hawaiian slap dance. Plus, we'll find out if people will sneak a peek where they're not supposed to. You'll see what I mean right after this.
Excellent job, as always. We'll come back and see us again soon. Very nice. We are back here on What Would You Do? Who here has very good vision, can see without a problem? You guys can all see. Who's got really good vision they can see? You can? What's your name?
Tiffany.
Tiffany, come right over here. I need you to do one of those eye charts. I believe they're called Snellen eye charts. Now, put your feet right on this line over here and look over there at that door. And could you read the very top line for me?
SNR.
Very good. Now, how about the second line?
BCFNO.
Okay, and the third line? Have some troubles? Robin, do we have some help? We've got some binoculars here. Either just use the binoculars and just kind of look in there and see if you can look all the way. Okay, now can you tell me what it is? Go ahead. Can't do it yet? Can't figure out what it is? Hold the binoculars a little closer to your eyes. That'll usually help. Okay. Now, can you read it? No? Okay, we'll take them off. Let me see if I can get somebody else to do it. Thanks very much. Now, anybody else want to do these? You want to do them? Come on over here. Come on over here. Would you like to, what's the matter? Oh, gosh. Well, can we have a mirror, Robin? See, did you take a look and see? See, we played a little joke on you. Tiffany, you are a good sport. You are a very good sport, and we got all that gook on there. Robin will take you over there and make sure you get all cleaned up. That was very nice of you. Actually, that's an example of what happens in our next segment. Now, what would you do if you were in a room by yourself and there was a viewing screen set up kind of like these binoculars with a sign that said, adults only? Now, even if you knew you weren't supposed to look into it, would you look at it anyway? I mean, temptation is something we all have to deal with. So let's take a vote, and everyone be totally honest. If you're curious and you think you would look into it, even though you're not supposed to, press the number 1. However, if you would fight the urge and not look, press the number 2. Number 1, if you would look into it, cheat and do it, or if you would say, absolutely not, temptation is there, but I'm an honest person, I'm not going to look, press the number 2. And let's see how honest our audience really is, because they say 81% of them are truthful and said they would look into it. 19% said they wouldn't. Well, that's what we wanted to know, so we set up a little camera with a little black box, and it said, adults only. Take a look at this. Here's our first boy, Nicholas, being seated for what he thinks is a sneak preview of a new TV show. On the table in front of him is our strange viewing device, very clearly labeled Adult Viewing Only. Our attendant excuses himself from the room, saying he won't be back for several minutes.
Make yourself comfortable. How's your lunch?
Now, Nicholas is all by himself, or so he thinks. There's nobody there to check up on him, and nobody to stop him from doing whatever he wants. Does he look? Let's find out. Yes, of course he looks. Oh, and there's a little souvenir under his eyes. In fact, it was so nice, he did it twice. Of course, now he thinks it's all over, but that's only because he hasn't seen himself in the mirror across the room. Oh, my God, what? Holy cow, caught red-handed. Figures. The one time in his life he does something like this, and look what happens. Adult viewing only. Sounds like a pretty stern warning, right? Apparently not. So much for boys being the mischievous ones. You know, some kids had to talk about it for a while. While some didn't have any hesitation at all. Now, some kids tried real hard to cover it up.
Stand up, show 'em.
And others tried real hard to cover it up. But in the end, they all had the same final reaction.
Wait!
The name of our show is What Would You Do? And from time to time, we ask people that question, and they decide, well, maybe I wouldn't want to do it. So Stephen has decided that who are you going to put in your place out there to do the slap dancing?
Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
My mom and Dad.
Your mom and dad. So you want to see how silly they look, David? Yeah, okay. Well, let's take a look as we bring out our Hawaiian slap dancers, and here they are. Silly, didn't they? That was great. You stay where you are. We're going to come back with our What Would You Do medley right after we do this. Nice job there. Way to go. Nice going. There they go. They disappear. We always want to know who would be willing to help us out on the What Would You Do medley, and I need somebody to help me out. Hi, young lady, and your name is? Rachel, seat in the first pod right over there. Okay, we have somebody over there. And this gentleman over here, what's your name?
Danny.
Danny, you gotta have a seat in the second seat over there. I need somebody else who can help me. This gentleman right over here in the third one. And why don't you come with me and you'll be our fourth person. Here we go. You're there, sir. You're here. And we're going to put cards on your head. You have no idea what they say. However, you have a decision to make. You must do what's on the card or say, Mark, I'm going to the pie pod, and your decision will be?
The card.
The card. All right, take it off, and it says blindfold hold, okay? So what we will do is we will blindfold you now, and we won't tell you what you're going to stick your hand into, okay? So we're going to bring over a little jar of things, and I want you to tell me what you think this is, okay? Here's your hand. Okay, now put your hand in there. What do you think that is? What would you do if I told you you were holding fish eyes? Would you continue to hold them?
No.
Go ahead, put your hands down deep in there. What do you think that is? Think they're really fish eyes?
No.
What do you think they are? Take off your blindfold. Those are just grapes. Very good. Okay, thank you. Thanks for your... Felt really creepy there for a second, didn't it? Now, your name, sir, is?
Danny.
Danny. Gonna do for the go for the card or go for the pie pot?
Pie pot.
Are you really? Okay, well, take that off because this says Siamese pie toss. Let me tell you what this is. Why don't you go over there and have a seat in there? I need two people to help me with the Siamese pie toss. Would you do it? You want to help me? And do you have a friend with you? Somebody quickly. This young lady? Okay, right over here. What is your name?
Eric.
Eric, and you are?
Christina.
Christina. Robin, why don't we show them exactly what we're going to do? We're going to back to back. There we go. Back to back, they faced each other. Remember that thing? And we're going to belt them in. And then we're going to do a Siamese pie toss. I'm going to get a pie right over here. And I'm going to take the pie, if I can get it in my hand, and give it to one person. Who wants to hold the pie? Would you like to? You want to? Oh, you don't want to? Oh, you hold on to it. Good. I think you'll be sorry that you decided not to do that. Let me tell you why. This is called the Siamese pie toss. What you must do is take that, throw it up in the air, and then you must catch it. Okay? All right? Figure it out on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, that didn't quite work. Let's try another one. Try, see if you can get it to go right over your head. There, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that! Very nice! Would you like to try it the other way? Go ahead, do it the other way, if you'd like. Ready? 1, oh! It always happens. It always happens. Why don't you go over that direction? We'll give you some towels. You can get all cleaned up and walk over there, and we'll get you all cleaned up. A round of applause for them. That was great. And what are you going to do? You going to go for the card? You're going to go for the pie pod?
On the pie pod.
Going to go for the pie pod. All right, we are going to actually find out that yours was sing with a dinosaur. What are we going to do? We're going to do our pie pod over here? Go over there. Go second person over there. Who would like to sing with a dinosaur? Anybody want to sing with a dinosaur? We need somebody who wants to. Come on over here. Why don't you sing with a dinosaur? There we go. Where's our dinosaur? We have him right over here. And your name, sir, is?
Scott.
Scott. All right, Scott. What song would you like to sing? Do you know One Little, Two Little, Three Little Indians?
Yeah.
Let's do One Little, Two Little, Three Little Dinosaurs. Ready?
1 little, 2
little, 3 little dinosaurs. 1 little, 2 little, 6 little, 7 little. Start again.
Start again? Okay, go ahead. 1, 2, 3.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little dinosaurs. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little dinosaurs. 7 little, 8 little, 9 little dinosaurs. 10 little dinosaur boys.
Very nice. Now, you did such a nice job. I will give you the choice. You can actually go back to your seat, or would you like to go to the pie pod? Go to the pie pod. There we go. That's our third person over there. And finally, Want to go to the pie pod? What's your name?
Jennifer.
Jennifer, what are you going to do? You going to go for that? Yeah. You're going to go for that. Okay, take it off, and it says it is the balloon squat. Do we have time to do the balloon squat? I don't think we do. I guess not. So we'll get you a T-shirt, but I'd like you to come over here and help me out with this because we have a couple people in the pie pod. Could you go around to the crowning glory over there? And I'd like you to help me out in that because we're going to decide how many pies are going to go in there, folks. 1, 2, 3, or 4. What do you think? 4.
A promotional fee has been paid by Tiger Electronics. Hear the whack of the ball. Feel the tug on the reel. Tiger Sports Field Baseball, Fishing Champion, and Sports Field Golf. And by America Online. With the Kids Only channel and Nickelodeon, it's the most popular place online for kids. AOL, so easy to use. No wonder it's #1.
Your job, Jennifer, is to pull down on that cord over there, and the crowning glory will go down on top of them. Yes?
We're going to have him
sort of duck down there.
There we go.
There you go.
Like
That's good. All right, on the count of 3, audience are going to take off. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Here's pie number 1. 2, 3, 4. You can't get much goofier than that. It all came down. We hope you had a good time here on What Would You Do? It's time for us to go away. No time for wine. It said, eat a hamburger with honey. Oh, doggone it. See you, bye. In Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida.
What would you do?